could I have from the audience your dream job? The one job you want?
Sheep herder.
What?
The sheep herder.
Right, what? It's hard to understand. I'm Australian. Australian.
Oh, sorry. A tailor.
That wasn't so fucking hard, was it? Okay. Hi everyone, it's Joey Fatoni again. And this week I'm teaching you how to be a tailor. So you're gonna need, for this kids, of course, you need some raw skills in you, and that is imagination, creativity, and passion. And what if you don't have any of those? Well, you know, don't do it. Simple answer. Okay. So, as my producers told me, this time I did research on the subject of being a tailor, and very interesting stuff I found out. So, the first thing you need is your material. Now, there's a wide selection of that you could have. So, as you can see, you could have crocodile, Australians' favourite of the materials, and then classic leather from cow, funnily enough. And then we got wool. Now, wool is interesting. Ooh, I went a bit. My New Zealand side came out there, so don't tell the wife. As I was saying, wool. Now, that's soft. Softer than leather, but not so much as crocodile, funnily enough. I know. Crazy. Anyway, and then last one, bit cheap, bit crap, honestly. You find it in a flea market, probably. It's plastic. You know you can use it, but apparently you can. And today, due to our budget, we're using plastic. Funny enough. Oh, what about that? Okay, so once you find your plastic, your plastic. Okay, well. You improvise, okay? That's another real skill, kids. Improvisation. They don't teach that in school. Or anywhere else. But, of course, you wonder what I'm looking at as well all the time. This is what they call the body thing. I didn't realise that would be there. That's why I've been looking at it, because I don't know what it's freaking me out. It's head. It's got no head, and but I imagine from deduction skills, that's another skill. Deduction. You need to put materials on it. Okay, so I'll do that. Oh, I found something. You're gonna love this, kids. It's a dead cat. Don't know where it came from. It was just sitting there. So, dead cat. I don't know why it's in the studio, but it's there. Okay, dead cat material. None of that's all crap. So once you got your material, that's fine. Now what you need to do is you need your drawings, your ideas, your inspirations. Now, what I did was, kids, I used a mood board, and that gets your creative juices flowing all nice and oh no, don't worry, I found it. We've got a dead cockroach stuck in the that would feed you for weeks, kids. Oh, look at that. Okay, look at this mood board. It's blank. Because if you're good like me, kids, you don't need a mood board. It just comes to you naturally. So that's why I did a drawing of a crocodile. Well, now if we just rub out the head and draw a cat head and get rid of the spikes of a crocodile because cats don't have spikes, and smooth back and the tail, you don't have a crocodile tail, and a nice curly tail. Okay, that's that's now a dead cat. Yep, okay, cat. No, not dead. Just cat costume. There we go. Okay. So now, that comes on to the interesting bit, because usually in this part of the show, this is where I go around the back here. Yep, still not there. And you'd have and I'd have a bundle of materials to get ready. But since I don't have that, this is where we'll call back to my earlier series of survival skills. We'll have to carve the dead cat. And we position it to the camera. Now, what you've got to do is, okay, when you're getting materials from your cat, a dead cat, I may add, not a live one, that's pretty messed up, okay. What you've got to do is, now you've got to look at the cat, you've got to stroke the cat, half its fur just came off. Oh wait, no, save that! Put that in your pockets. Put that in your pockets, because it's useful material. And well, now I've just got like a skinless cat on one side. So what you do is gently, very gently, kids, go on the side. You pat. Oh, it's really bloated. That is. Oh, and you flip. Okay. Now, what's happened here is the head's come off. And blood has started protruding from its neck orifice. Do not be alarmed if this happens to you. A quick tip from old Johnny Fatoni is just let it happen. And if anything, it's like a fruit packet. You just squeeze on it. And you let all the blood come out. You let all those feelings come out. Give it another one. Oh my god. And it really clears up the conscience. Okay. And you wipe it off. You keep wiping. And you don't stop until you're clean. Clean and pure. Clean and pure. Clean and pure, kids. That's what your kids teach. No, your kids, your parents. Your kids, your parents, whatever. I'm just going to keep... Yep. That's good. Okay. Now, what you do, okay, so what you do is you look at inside the cat now, since it's clear. I imagine. Oh, yep, it's black in there, because I don't have a light. So, don't know what it looks like. But, you see all this prime fur. Now, this has been untouched by the sun, because it's been laying on one side. Now, this is the prime stuff. This is where you're going to get to that. Okay, so what you need is a knife. Because I was tailoring today, I didn't bring one. So, you would use your teeth. Yep, the teeth. I'm going to do it. Okay, use your teeth. And you've got to peel the fur off. Like it's like it's a dead cat with you peeling your fur off, okay? Okay, you scoop it again, and it's like a newborn baby, very floppy, like a sandbag, a very wet sandbag. And you get your front teeth like this, kids, like you're a chipmunk, okay? And you go there, yeah. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna stick. Stick the Stick your front toes into it and you drag. And then you do the cat thing. And then you cough up the verbal. And then you stick that in your pocket. And and then you just, once that's been done, you go, and, oh yeah, we don't have an open window. Oh, look, James is going to have fun with that one, I tell you, kids. Don't tell you, wasn't he? Okay, so, you've got your bundle of fur. If you leave it in the keyboard, it's easy to pick out the keys. Okay, so now you've got your idea, you've got your materials. Now you need to use your hands to knit needles. You need needles, and luckily, from my previous season of heroin addicts, I've got just the tool. Now, it's better if you use a sterilised one than a used one, but if you have to, I say do it. Because there's nothing wrong with a little bit of blood, as you've seen. Okay, and then what you've got to do is you get a bit of thread that I have with me, and oh wait, I got it. Okay, so you flip it around, there we go, and you see a tiny little hole in the needle. You've got to thread it through this with this. Now, it's recommended by many professionals that you lick the tip. Lick the tip. Say with me, kids. Lick the tip. I would say a light lick of the tip. Now, if you weren't stupid like me, you wouldn't use your own hair, because that tasted horrible. Okay, and now it's licked. You gotta feed the needle tip through this tip. Nope. 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 Now, if you're having trouble with me like me, kids, because I've got the shakes. Nothing to do with this series, the previous one. You can't fed it through, can you? Because you can't do it. It doesn't matter though. It doesn't matter, because if you ask your producer nicely, like I did, he'll give you a pre-threaded one. Huh? You don't have it. Okay, kids. Right, change of plans. I suggest using PVA glue. Don't have to fuss around with the needles, and you can just squirt it on. Squirt, okay? Oh, you gotta take the cap off first. Want to be sensible. Don't want to, block yourself. And you got to shake it as well. Shake it, and get all the liquid out, and then what you got to do is with your mannequin, that's what they're called, and then you just go. Yep, here we go. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, there we go. And don't forget round the back, because round the back is the money shot. If you followed my previous season of cocaine, you would have made perfect lines. And what you got to do is now rub it in. Now, I suggest using a bit of spittle to get it nice and lubricated. Okay, and then you gotta. Now this might freak you out. Like it's about to freak me out. You gotta touch the mannequin's body, rub it in, rub in those lines, get it all nice and okay. As you can see, my hands have got suction. Now, not to panic, kids. Everything's fine. Now you have about 3 minutes before it permanently sets into your hands. And if we were smart enough, we would have brung some water to dissolve the glue, the PVA glue. Now, if I asked my producer kindly, he didn't bring it. Kids, it's fine. Don't panic, 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 don't panic. Don't panic. Okay. So this is my oven. This is my tip for you kids now. Top tips with Johnny Fatoni. Don't panic. Okay. Just you gotta. I see. I got an idea. Johnny Fatoni's got it again. He's a smart, sly fox. Okay. What you gotta do is, kids, is you gotta find a hard surface. Hard surface. Okay, not soft, not malleable, but hard. Harder the better. I always say. I've had a better idea. You see, a mannequin's got a hole right there, and he's got a peg right there. So, with my clever ingenuity, I'm going to slam it onto the pole, and it should release my hands just like that. Just like that. Okay. Okay. As you can see, the skin's calm. And it's made some beautiful handprints. Oh, luckily, there's some tissue there. It's still bleeding though. It's still coming out, like all your emotions. And, it's not going to stop, is it? No, that's fine. Just go through the bleeding. If it's happening to you, just go through the bleeding. Just go through the bleeding. Okay, now, the glue's on. Your hand's gone. And you got your cat fur. Now, people may say to you that the cat fur may be stained red. But I say, red's a fantastic colour. Crimson. It's autumn, I think. I can't remember. And you grab your fur. That hurts like another trucker. Because you can't swear, kids. And what you got to do is you're gonna just dab it on. And you go just tap it. Just tap it. Just keep tapping it. Okay. And as you can see, I've covered about 1 inch. Have no fear, though, kids. Because if you keep believing in your dreams, they might happen. Okay. Right. So you've got the rest of your cat fur. I suggest just keep dabbing it on. Just keep tapping it on. Yeah, there we go. Okay. As you can see, we've got a nice line going there. You can make a nice pattern out of that. Maybe a flower. Maybe a tree with all your family on it. I don't know. It's up to you. It's my nervous laugh. I've got to burn my shirt there.